H, which? In? J.
On many levels, women today can do anything a man can.
Women have got to be Prime Minister, they've been appointed as Governor General, they've got to the top of the judicial system, they're running the biggest company, they've headed most of the professions now. You can do it, you can realise your dreams.
In numerous countries, women now assume rights regardless of marital status. They have already broken through the glass ceiling, overcoming sexist discrimination that could block their advancement.
Never acquiesce to obstacles, especially those that are constructed of bigotry, intolerance, and inflexible tradition.
But in some countries, women are still pushing for basic rights. Despite the progress of the international women's movement in defining and seeking redress for women's human rights abuses, violence and discrimination against women are global scourges.
So they scrape me naked, they carry me all the way to the seaside, to fire me.
Rape has been used as a weapon of war in African conflicts and in Kosovo with near complete impunity. Domestic violence is shockingly rife. Many women in the Middle East live under discriminatory family codes that put them under the legal authority of male relatives. Millions of women and girls are forcibly married. Up to 2 million women a year are trafficked, transported through force or fraud with the aim of exploiting them. However, in several countries, microcredit schemes are offering real hope, and women are increasingly being looked to as politicians and peacemakers.
Women stay longer at the peace table. They know that no matter which side wins, they are going to lose, and therefore they need peace in order to get on with everyday life.
The international women's movement coalesced in the 19th century, both in the US and Europe. It swelled as many colonised countries struggled for independence and continues to grow today in the Middle East. The early feminists fought for suffrage, the right to vote, and then for civil rights such as property ownership, as well as financial and social rights. A second wave of feminism began in the 1960s and 70s in the US and Europe, focused on better access to education, reproductive rights, and equality in the workplace. A third wave formed in the 1990s to address fair pay and management opportunities. The United States has been a bellwether of women's rights throughout history. So in this film, we'll examine key milestones in the US women's rights movement and the status of those rights around the world today. In 1920, women in the US get the constitutional right to vote. The vote was not given to all British women until 1928. In 1893, New Zealand was the first country to grant women the vote, yet in other countries, the struggle for suffrage continues today.